please?
Welcome. So my name is Monica. I'm from Sweden. I have good friends with Heiko, a teacher from the beginning, very engaged in all international matters, protecting natural law, our fundamental rights and freedoms. Chair of the World Freedom Alliance. List is long, lots of engagements all over. But I'm passionate about the water. I'm passionate about giving people another way to make an income, to be free from the 9 to 5, being stuck in one place, being stuck in one job. So I was stuck 6 years ago when I started as a teacher, and my husband was in the transport company, and we felt like we couldn't breathe, like there was no space to live, actually. And we just looked at each other and just like, we need to find another way. And we found this actually through my Norwegian friend, Chanel. And she's a detox coach. She runs retreats, all these kind of things. And she showed me this possibility, and we just saw directly that, okay, this is it, both financially, like the huge return on investment you get here, and then also because it just aligns with all our values to give people health, to give people freedom and time, and also community, because a lot of time when we are entrepreneurs, we're alone with everything. And here you have support from top mentors, like millionaire mentors, like that directly coach you, which is super unique in this as well. So I'll just run you through like a short presentation, and if you have questions, we can go in depth in whatever you feel you want to know more about. Sounds good? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. So let's see here. So, the steps we're going to go through is how we have aligned with a proven product and company that we believe in, and we work with a high ticket offer versus, getting almost nothing for working many, many hours. A community full of inspiration and support, duplication through education, and time freedom through using technology and automation. So first, aligning with a proven product and company that you believe in, because you don't want something that just showed up a year ago or 6 months ago that might just crash and burn, in a week's time or in 1 year's time. So you want something that has been around for a very long time. So the company we work with is called Enagic, and it's Japanese. It's 50 years old, so it has a proven track record, has top certifications in business, in environmental standards, medical grade technology, like across the board. And they've developed an international organization with offices all over the world, which means you're also location independent. There are people traveling the world and doing this from all over the world because as working with Enagic as an independent distributor, you can work anywhere in the world, and you get access to the whole world market. And why are we then believing in Enagic or trusting in Enagic's technology? Because it solves some of the most pressing problems in our modern world. We want to be problem solvers, right? If something's going to be successful, it needs to effectively solve people's problems that they're facing, and we need to serve people. So what we're seeing is that there are a lot of toxins and chemicals in our water sources making people sick. Also EMF pollution, radiation, especially in the cities. I was reading in Sweden, in Stockholm, there are super high levels of radiation. Like it's crazy what they've measured there. Like you shouldn't even be in central Stockholm, actually. And also the loneliness and lack of meaning. Like I said, people go to work or they have their own company. They don't have the community. They don't have people supporting them. Like we need to have each other as humans. We're kind of collective beings, right? We need to do stuff together. And there's also a lot of financial stress and pressure, like the value of the money we actually earn is all the way going down all the time. So the value we get for our money is like someone said in Sweden, for instance, 50 years ago, just one person in the household could make a good living for the whole family. Like nowadays, like both people in the family needs to work to make things go round. And even then, it's hard to make it, make ends meet. So there's a lot of financial stress and pressure that is also a systematic, as I see it, thing to like enslave people. Honestly, I can say that to you guys. Like it's this kind of put people in fight and flight mentality so they don't, look at the real problems going on. That's my way of seeing it. So solving all these problems means making a huge positive impact for people's health, for people's finances, for people's freedom, fundamentally, to be able to choose where they work, when they work, where they want to be in the world, and so on. So the kind of engine and the basics for what we do is the water solution that Enagic has developed. It was developed over 50 years ago. It's based on natural spring water from Okinawa that has healing effects. And they started to look at this water and analyze it. And they created this machine to mimic that natural spring water. And today, it's medical grade ionizing technique certified in Japan, meaning it has thousands and thousands of research studies behind it, lots of different um, procedures. In Japan, it's one of the hardest countries in the world to get a machine medical grade. So it takes around 12 years. It costs a lot of money, and it's a very heavy, like, what do you say? Heavyweight certification. There is no other machine that has this kind of certification. So we know that this is the highest quality, and we know that this machine also makes five different kinds of water with seven different pH levels. So it's not just for drinking, it's about detoxifying your whole home and like throwing away a lot of toxic chemicals in your life. So it actually solves that problems of toxins and chemicals. And water is also one of the most important things for our health that people have just taken for granted, not really thought about what is good water really. So this machine purifies the water, it ionizes and structures the water, makes the water alkalized, and makes the water full of molecular hydrogen. So it's not just doing one thing. A lot of people are into like cleaning the water or structuring it or like one of these things. But here, basically, everything you need to do with water is done in this machine. And then what happens in the body is the health benefits is increased hydration, 6 times more hydrating than ordinary water. It has antioxidant properties, meaning that it's not just clean water, but it's actually healthy water. So 1 glass of Kangen water equals 1.5 liters of blueberries in antioxidant property. So it's like if you would have eaten 1.5 liters of blueberries, it's the same kind of health effect that this water gives. And it heals you on a cellular level so that, did you have a question? I heard someone no question so far. But this actually increases the cellular function, meaning that the mitochondria start to work. That's the engine in the cells from this very high negative charge. And there's also huge detoxifications happening on a cellular level because the water grabs hold of the toxins and the acidity, all of this, and takes it out of the cells. And it also brings in the oxygen and the nutrition much better into the cells. So, of course, that makes it, a good health benefit. They've seen benefits in 170 different diseases. So that was very short about the water. And the next product is the EMF protection, because it's a rising problem, and people are even having, this allergy against radiation. I've met a lot of those people. They're living very restricted lives. And I still want to try this on for someone that has it. I was just about to get it, but they were like too afraid to try it out. But this is quite new product by Enagic, and I'm so proud of them for doing this because it's so needed. So you can take it with you anywhere. I had it on the airplane when I was going to San Diego to the Enagic convention there this summer, and it creates like a bubble or like a circle around you with 8 meters in diameter, 4 meters in radius, and it protects against the radiation that especially affects the physical body and the organs in the body. So, yeah, like also when I go in my car, in my Tesla, it's in cars in general, there's a lot of radiation. So you can have it with you in the car or wherever you go. So, like I said, this is just a short run through. There are more products that Enagic has. But just to tell you a little bit about the other main products that we is like the engine in what we're doing. It's the K8, the water machine. There are different kinds of water machines, but that's the main one that we've talked about. And then there's the M-Guard. We talked about that. We haven't talked about the Anespa. This is a, a shower unit that actually cleans the water that you bathe and shower in, because otherwise you absorb the chemicals through your skin. If you're taking a bath in chlorine, or if you're taking a bath with lots of toxins, this will come in through your skin. So to make sure that the toxins doesn't go through your skin into your body, we also have the shower unit. And then Enagic has a very powerful turmeric extract because turmeric is it's a part of Japanese history and health. The health benefits has been used for generations. And this is a super powerful extract from turmeric that is made in a special way so it doesn't oxidize. Because usually, if you buy turmeric from the store, it oxidizes, meaning that the power will be less. If you put it in the food, it's not going to be as powerful. But this one is sealed, so it doesn't come in contact with air, and um, and also it has minerals, oils, and things that makes it much more easily accessible to the body. And so it's a super antioxidant as well, especially if you have inflammations, if you have pain in the body, rheumatism, these things. It's very good complement to all of it. So,
Can I just ask a question?
yeah.
Because we don't see, at least I don't see your presentation. I just see the first slide here. Can you guys, do you guys see the
Oh,
presentation?
really? You should have told me long time ago. Can you
Yeah,
oth-
I know, but I
can
didn't.
the others see the whole thing? What? Oh no.
The first
You should
slide.
have told me. That's very
Yeah,
strange.
I was
Let me
not
see.
sure.
Maybe it was when I put it into the sharing mode that it didn't somehow.
Just go.
Can you see this now? The quad? Oh my God, you haven't seen the others. Should I go back and just show you then?
I don't think it's needed because everything you said was self
Yeah,
explaining.
yeah, exactly. But I'll just show the slides so you can look back and see. There is the K8, different antioxidants, the M-Guard.
Mm.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Not much of a recording then, I guess. We'll see what the recording gets or not. Maybe it's been in my recording though. We'll see.
Mhm.
Any questions around the technology and the different products? There's much more, like I said, you could go super in depth if you wanted to, but okay.
Yeah, I have tried this machine many times because many of my friends have this machine, so I'm
Oh,
familiar with the machine actually. So
oh, great.
it's a very good water.
Mm.
Um, I'm still not 100% what I say convinced that it's healthier to drink the Oslo tapping water that goes through this machine rather than what I do right now, since I don't have the machine. I go to my parents and they have this kind of system where they have drilled 250 meters down to get this very pure water from like the mount the thing underneath the ground, like
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
Kildevann.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
and I'm not convinced either way. Like I've tried this water for a while, and then I have tried this Kildevann. So I'm not sure what is the healthiest water actually. But
Yeah,
I feel right good now right now. But what I was most impressed by this machine was how it actually cleans the vegetables when you just put vegetables or berries or anything in the water and let it soak there for a while, it will you will
exactly.
actually see it in the water, and that actually impressed me. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what the answer to your question is that even though it's very clean water, you will not get the ionization, you will not get the molecular hydrogen, you will not get properties. These properties you can only find in about 4 or 5 different natural sources in the world. So if you
Mm,
just get natural spring water, it's never going to come close to the power that's in this water. Just the health benefits of the molecular hydrogen, for instance, you're not going to get that in any water. So that's one thing. And the other thing is like you said, there are different functions of this water. You can disinfect with it. You can clean vegetables with it. You can use it for your plants. I haven't even gone through all of those things, but it's also to basically throw out lots of chemicals in your home that disturbs your hormone system, creates bad health. Like you can throw out chlorine, you can throw out like kitchen cleaners, you can throw out things cleaning your floor with, like all of that. And also like clean your vegetables if they're remnants of these things. So unfortunately, I would definitely say there is no water that can do this if it's not gone through a Kangen machine or if you don't go to one of the
I,
5 water
I
sources in the world.
Yeah, I totally agree with you that the water through this machine is of course optimal. But what I'm saying is like the when you the water that you start with this Oslo water, that water is not even close to the water I'm getting from my parents. So
No,
what
of
I'm
course,
saying is
that is
that
better. Yes, of course. Mm,
what I'm actually saying is that what
mm.
I think would be the optimal way to drink is actually to have that water that is coming from deep underground and and take that water through this machine, and
Yes,
after
of
this machine
course.
then even put it in this carafe kind of thing and let it stay there for a while, and then you drink it and give thanks and everything for the water as well, give gratitude to it as well. Then it will be optimal for me at least.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, in the city, I would say like add an extra filter. Enagic has something called the Ultra E filter. So it's very good filtration, taking away the like all the chemical residues, the medical residues, the heavy metals, all of that. Like it's very good cleaning,
Mm,
especially when you have the Ultra E filter. So
mm,
it would be very safe, to even drink the Oslo water and
mm.
use the K8, but with the Ultra. That's what I would suggest. But of course, I mean, if you can, the thing is, you don't want to over kind of filter the water either, because then you take away very important minerals in the water. Heiko can probably confirm that, but like for instance, distilled water or over filtered water, it doesn't contain those healthy minerals that we need. And then you can even get mineral like depletion, meaning that, or like acidity in the body and other problems. So, what the Kangen water does, if you want to go more into depth with it, it's actually in the ionization process. The healthy minerals are drawn into the Kangen water that you drink. And the chemicals that you don't want, they go into the other stream. It's 2 streams that are created in the machine. And but those that go into the acidic stream, they're actually good for our plants. So we can use that to like water our plants and they'll be very happy with that water. But anyway, very good point, and I completely understand like where you come from. Of course, the better the source water, the more powerful you will have. And I think natural spring water, if you drill very deep down, that's also full of minerals, and those will even that will even strengthen the ionization process if you have healthy minerals in the water. Is that a good answer? Happy?
Yeah, it's a good for now. So we just continue, and I have much more.
Yeah. Happy to discuss further another time as well. So let's get into the business side of things. So what we want to make sure that we want to have an offer. We want to have something solving problems, right? That also is high ticket, meaning that the energy and time we put in rewards us back. So it's not like an MLM company where you have to work get 200 clients every month and you don't even get anything. In this, if I get just a couple of people per month, I will wait. Sometimes I can even make like half a year's salary as a teacher, or like if I get like the other month, if I get 5 people, I will have 1 year's salary as a teacher. So it's like the reward going back is huge. And actually, it's super simple. When you own one of these, or if you want a good strategy where you earn double or triple or even 4 times the commission, the return on investment, there are different packages where you can buy 3 machines or 4 machines and you will get much better return on investment. But the simple fact is if you own one of these, you tap into a high ticket affiliate business. So that is like buying your own business. So like comparing it to opening a shop or whatever business, it's a very low entry level actually to own a global business where you can work anywhere and get these high ticket commissions back. So this is the actual facts of what you get back. So for instance, you start with 1 machine. And the first 2 sales, you will earn 285 euros. And you can also, like I said, if you buy a package with 3 machines, it can be any kind of products. It doesn't have to be K8s like here. It can be an Espa, Yukon, Emgard, if you want all 4 of them. What you do is you fill this up on your own. So if you buy all of these 3 units, the first person that you will bring in, you will have the double commission, 570. And if you buy 4 products, you will get 855 from the start with a special hack. I won't go into exactly the details. But if you have 4 products, you will earn 855, and just on the third sale, you will earn 1,140 euros. So, and then depending on how many sales you've made, not just you, but together in collaboration with like your growing team, with the people that you have also introduced, the more you will get in commission. So between 3 and 10 sales altogether, you get this 570. Between 11 and 20, it's 855. Between 21 and 50, you're in what is called 4A. It's 1140. And then in 5A, between 51 and 100, it's 1,425. And in 6A, it's 101 sales plus. You earn 1,710. And this is just for 1 machine, right? So think about also that a lot of people buy 3 or 4 to get the best strategy. And then you can earn, like for instance, if I sold 5 machines just the other month also. And then you get almost like, what is it, 6,000 euros or 7,000, something like that, for 1 sale. Once you've reached these levels, of course. So, and that's where the kind of team building aspect comes in. That if you, for instance, have sold a machine and placed someone in this 2A lane, you will also earn this amount, 570 euros, for every sale that person makes. Okay, so that's the duplication. So let's say I have someone in 6A and they make 10 sales in my 6A lane, I will earn 10 times 1,710 for just supporting them and letting them grow, like let's spread this into their network. But it is not a traditional MLM, meaning that you get commission for all forever. Like it's not a pyramid thing at all. It's actually the opposite of a pyramid because for every machine, Inagic knows that there are these 8 points of commissions only that are being distributed. You see this cake like on the side? Yeah. So Inagic knows exactly how much is being paid out for every machine. And these pieces of the cake that are being distributed from the bottom up. So let's say, for instance, if Morten, if you make a sale, you might get 2 or 3 pieces of commission. Heiko might get, 3 pieces of commission. And then I mean, Heiko's even under Vitali. He will make 2 pieces of commission, and I won't make any pieces of commission. I actually am not earning 8-point commissions from that sale. You see? So which means this is not a like pyramid thing. Otherwise, I would earn much more than you guys. But you are actually earning more than I am in this. You're following? Yeah? But you can also, with these strategies that I told you, if you buy 3 machines or 4 machines, you can actually earn all the 8 points of commission for every sale. That's where I am now. So the people above me, they're not getting anything because I'm eating the whole pie. And then imagine like for a quad or a trifecta, like meaning 4 or 3 units that I sell. Yeah, then you come up to like 6,000, 4,000, yeah, 7,000 euros, that kind of scale. Okay, so that's what it means with high ticket, guys, meaning that for just one person joining, you will have the possibility to earn a lot of money. And then you can ask, like, but why is she doing this? Why am I sitting here now? Like, if I'm not going to earn anything, like, any longer, any 8 points. But in the long term, it's very beneficial for me to support Heiko, to support my whole team, because the more people that reach this level of 6A, meaning it's like a leadership kind of level where lots of different bonuses, extra bonuses open up for you, like quarterly bonuses, monthly bonuses, 6A bonuses, this and that. I can't even go through like all the bonuses that open up after 6A. But the more people that I have in my team that are 6A, the more I help my team succeed, basically, the more higher level bonuses I will get. And this is where it gets really exciting. At first, it's just one-time bonuses, like 2,550 when you get 6A, and then 5,100 one time when you're 6A2, and then 6A2-2, meaning that you have a number of 6As in your organization, basically. The more you have, the more bonuses you get. But what's really exciting is this one. Do you see the 6A2-3 here? That's when you start to earn a monthly bonus for the first time, like a pension plan of 3,500 euros monthly for life. So there you can have the choice like, okay, do I want to just enjoy my life and leave it at that, or do I want to continue? And we're actually very close to that, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, like we've even like been doing this a bit off and on during these 6 years, because that's also something with an addict. There are no monthly fees. There are no like you have to do a certain quota. There's no like losing your ranks. There's nothing like that. So if I want to take a break for half a year, I can do that, and I can just pick it up exactly where I left it afterwards. So at this point, you have the one-time bonus 20,400 and this monthly bonus that is then willable to your kids as well. So what I build up here is for generations to come to support them as well. And if you see anything like that, let me know. Like, I haven't seen anything like that anywhere. This is when me and my husband saw this, we were like, okay, we don't have to like have any inventory. We don't have to do any customer service. We don't have to do anything. All the customers, they buy directly from Enagic, and you just use a unique like ID that you get from Enagic. They take care of the shipping, they take care of the service, everything. We're just actually talking about things that we love and sharing the stories, sharing the opportunity. That's all. And we get this kind of reward, which is mind-blowing. And then it doesn't go like it doesn't stop there. Then it's -4, -5, it goes even up to -8, and it doubles each time. So you see 3,500 monthly, 7,000 monthly. No, it adds 3,500 for each step here. That's right. So it goes on and on and on. I even met Romy. He's like the top in the world. He's soon -8, the first -8 in an attic. And he was like, well, I have a couple of properties in Miami, in New York, in the Philippines, in this there. Like I've built 12 churches. I've sponsored my family to college. Like, yeah. Then you can also do this positive impact with money because money actually can buy eco villages or sponsor research or do a lot of stuff. If it's for you or someone else, like of course it's up to each one what you do with it. This was actually from Yosemite National Park when we earned like 1 year's salary as a teacher, month 3 of our business. We went there to like on a holiday with our family, that is a sort of freedom, right? To be able to go where you want to go where you want to go and do what you want to do. All right. And then the community that where you get like inspiration, support, mentorship. So you're not alone with this because you're not going to like become a expert in online business, right? In just yeah, short period of time. So these are some of our mentors. This is Victor Maria. This is my husband and me, and this is my husband's brother and girlfriend. They were the first one who joined in the business. They're living in France. They're being full time with their kid, just newly born for like half a year ago. And this is Tarek and Chanel that I was introduced by. This is Chanel from Norway.
I know these guys.
You know them.
I know
Okay.
them. Yeah, so
Oh,
they are beautiful people.
they're
I've never met Tarek, but Chanel I know.
okay. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. They are amazing. They're very close friends of mine today. Like
Yeah, they
they've
are
both
very
been here on the farm.
spiritual and very awake people. So good.
Exactly. The heart is just completely on the right place, like hearts of gold.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so and that's the reason, why I started this also. It's just okay, if Chanel says that she can stand behind this, I know it's good. Like because I know she has a heart of gold. And it's true, like yeah, it has helped so many people during the years. And
Mhm.
these are Australian mentors. This is Andy, who's -3, and Christy, who's I think -4, from Australia, that are like pioneers in all the automation and education, all of that we have in the background. So what you will get access to like mentorship, live calls, the community groups, all of that when you enter the business, and direct mentorship from these people that have walked before you. And then it's a matter also of duplication because, like I said, if you find someone and they're passionate about this, they find, okay, I want to leave my 9 to 5, I want to be more healthier, or, I want to make a positive impact, whatever is important for that person you speak to, they need to also be educated, right? So that you can get the duplication effect, like the leverage. It's not just you doing the work, but they can also be educated to then leverage your business. So what we have is amazing online platforms and also Facebook groups where we teach like step-by-step models. This is exactly how you set up automated systems, and a lot like the system that I'm working with, Project Legacy. Uh, it's a bit technical from the start, but you go through step-by-step education and you set up a system that runs Google Ads. So I just had a quad, meaning 4 units go through someone finding me online and then booking a call with me. And they already had gotten a presentation, and I just made the call. Okay, how do you want to get started? Oh, they want a quad. Okay, let's do it. Boom, and now they're in. And actually today and yesterday we've had the first booked calls for them, and they got started maybe 2 weeks ago. So it's like also a way for everyone that joins you that there is education, there is support. But once you're in, there's a lot of opportunities. There are different ways of doing it, but the best way is just to you sit down with me, with Heiko, and we make a strategy for you if you want to work with it, and then it's up to you. It's still your business. It's up to you to take the steps. It's up to you to choose what path you want to take and then take the steps and treat it like any kind of business. I mean, if you have a bakery, you need to bake the bread. You need to have the shop open, right? To be able to sell. So that's basically what you do. But with these platforms and with the automation that is there, it becomes much easier. You value your time and energy. So you could actually work a couple of hours per day and still make an income on this. So, yeah, and basically what we have, these automation systems that we have is ready-made systems like home pages that people come to and advertisements on Google or Facebook. And we also have launches like we had something called the Unemployable launch this spring with Tarek was in there and people from the team where you can invite people to a Facebook group and we go through everything like much more in depth than I'm doing today. But this is the water, this is the system, like this is the conversation plan, meet the community. And so a lot of this is done for you, and you can actually just ride the wave of what has already been created for you. And in the platforms, there's a lot of other functions like emails going out automatically. And in some platforms, there's even sales teams there for you, so you don't even have to do the calls. And in other platforms, there's like 24/7 technical support if there's some issues with the technical platform, etc. But like I said, we work with different kinds of platforms. There are those that are more into social media and going out there, others that are like where you can be completely anonymous and just have Google Ads already going out, and some just want to do it their own way, maybe through launches or events or whatever. So basically, it's you own a machine, you get access to the business, and then you basically spread the word about it. And when people join, you get a high commission. So, yeah, I think that's it, guys. Any questions? Any thoughts?
There, I have a lot of that's not- I don't know if I have this question right now actually, but there's like um you say you have to buy this machine, right? To be able to join the business and everything. So I'm just curious, like there are different types of machines, but they start around 2000 euro or something, or what is the price range?
Yeah, an ESPA is 2,600, not including VAT. And I can actually show you just a minute. I'll put that up. The prices. Where's that? Startup. Yeah, here we don't have the VAT, but at least you can see the price list.
Mhm.
Let's see. Toon, 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 toon.
Yeah.
Here we go. Do you see that, or is it too small?
No, I can maybe you can zoom in a little bit, but I can see it. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's such
see
with
that?
this.
So
Yeah.
the cheapest machine is the M Guard, which is 1,350 euros. But then you don't get full commissions. So because it's cheap, if you only buy the M Guard, you only get 70% commissions. Um, the K8, it's the best machine. It's 4,200. And these two, they're actually the same kind of machine. This is just a more nice looking front. So it's 3,280, 3,500. This one I don't recommend. Doesn't come up in the medical grade, sorry to say. It's more like if you're out on a like camper van or something and you don't want to use too much electricity.
But
Uh,
you don't, on this list, you don't have the newest one, the DX,
oh yeah, that's right. No, I
for
don't.
3.7.
That's right. Yeah, it's a more modernized SD501. There's just released as well. I don't have it here. That's right.
What can I just ask? What's the difference if you say this is the best machine? It's like this K8. So
Mm-hmm.
what is the difference? I see it's like eight titanium electrode plates, and the other one has seven. So what will that mean for the water and for?
So the more plates, the more surface the water has to go by the plates, and the higher levels of molecular hydrogen, negative charge, all the medical grade qualities of the water goes up, the more plates you have. So the K8 water will be much more powerful in a medical sense. Uh,
Mhm,
you see what I mean? Yeah. So we've actually tested it. I mean, one of the main ingredients is the molecular hydrogen, which has the therapeutic effects. And the
mhm.
K8 has like 1.0 around ppm, and the SD501 has zero point 0.8. And
Okay.
the JR4 just had like 0.54 or something like that. It should be over zero point 0.5 to have a medical effect.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's the difference.
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
Mm.
Do any one of the other Lars, do you have a question or what do you think about this so far?
Mm, no question. Um, du har stilt de spørsmålene jeg skulle stille, Mikkel, så ja.
Yeah. Because the thing with us, with me and Lars, for at least, is that we have actually built a small team in another MLM company, but
Mm.
this company is a little bit on hold right now. So that's why we are just looking at other opportunities and stuff like that. But I want to compare all this because we have been presented for at least three other opportunities now. So I want to put them all in a spreadsheet in a way and see what will actually be the best suit for us. Because to be 100% real with you guys, I really would like to have this machine. I believe in the product. I believe in this electromagnetic radiation thing as well. So I believe that the company is good. I believe that because I've tried the water. I know a little bit about the health benefits. So I believe it. I believe in the product. But what I'm not sure about if it's this product and this company is what I will put my energy and my focus and my ability into for the next 10 years. I'm not sure about that yet because all this so I just want to put everything together because I've been introduced to several MLM companies and I have actually learned how to build network marketing now. And I really want to do this the right way. And I don't want to switch companies, like do this for a while and switch and do back and forth. So I have to be 100% sure that what I'm doing right now, I'm going to do for the next at least 5 to 10 years. So, so I'm not completely it's not that I'm not convinced in the product, but I'm not convinced by myself to that this is the one that I'm actually gonna
Mm.
succeed in. Because I have been working with health. The last company I was working with is called doTERRA. They work with essential oils.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And and I was building that company up to a silver position where I earn like almost 30,000 a month in Norwegian. But but still the because of the products was not allowed in the to the comp into the borders and everything, it all fell down in a way. So I didn't. But that time when that MLM company went down, I used all my time to actually to learn how to talk to people, how to
Amazing.
really
That's an amazing
learn
skill.
the strategies of MLM. So now I'm just
Mm.
so what I'm asking is like what are the real like how can I say parameters on how to get started in the business because we have to at least come up with the money at least to buy one of these machines
Mm.
to be honest, I don't have any money right now because I have because I have saved up some stuff, but I the thing is like I don't have a job right now. I don't have a stable income. So I'm good at saving money. So I'm much about what I earn. Live below my means and everything like that. But I can't like it's hard for me to just invest in this machine and then I found out oh no it doesn't it's not the thing I want to do and then it's like I'm
Yeah,
stuck
so straight
between.
out, like where are your doubts still? Like where would you think that why would you think it wouldn't be the company for you?
Because I'm interested in many things in health. When I was working with essential oils, I was convinced that this company was the best in essential oils. That's
Mm.
true.
Yeah,
If I want essential oils for my body, I want to go to this company. That's right. If I want to have the cleanest water in my house, I want to go to this Kangen machine to have this. But that's not all. I want to have optimal health in my body, you know? So I can not only rely on water and I cannot only rely on essential oils. I have to see a whole spectrum of what health is about. So I'm into holistic health and I think very differently about health than many others. But I'm 100% sure that water is one cornerstone of the health. That's no question at all. But what I'm saying is like this is a big investment for me. It's a very big investment. And since I start actually with $0, 0 kroners in this, okay, of course I have money, but I cannot use that money to buy this machine. Otherwise, I have to be 100% sure that this is what I'm gonna do. And I'm not convinced by doing it. It's not any it's not about to you doing a bad presentation or anything, but I'm not convinced by sitting here listening to you that this is what I'm gonna do. I have to try it. I have to see the people. I have to figure out stuff. I cannot just decide by one presentation like that.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm actually very confused with. That's what I'm asking Lars, because if the whole of the rest of the team I have actually built up say this is super interesting, we go for this, then I will go for this with the team. But
Yeah.
if I'm the one that's gonna if I'm just gonna, go to Halmstad or join you guys for 2 to 3 days, and then I'm like, oh, I'm super excited now. I'm super convinced. No, bring in the rest of the team, and they don't want to do it. Then I don't want to do it as well. I want to do something else with the team. So that's why I'm not convinced that this is the right choice for me, but I am convinced that this is a fantastic product and that I will
Yeah, I
at
understand.
one point in my life I will invest in one of these machines. That's for sure. You
Hmm.
understand
Yeah,
where I'm
I
coming from?
understand. I
Yeah.
mean, this is just also like a first very short introduction. But I hear you. I mean, we can send you lots of more material if you want to dive deep and really understand it much more. But I
Yes,
think
copy it.
one important point, I think, or maybe you want to talk as well, Heiko, but for me also, I've seen over the years people that have tried everything. They've tried changing their diets, they've tried supplements, they've tried so many things, and then they just change the water and their whole health shifts. And why is that? It's because water is 70% of the whole body.
Yeah.
It's like the missing link for so many people. It has a huge impact on our health. And we're not speaking about the water. Like, not just good water, but the optimal water for our bodies with the activation of the mitochondria, with helping the body on a cellular level to heal itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people that have been diagnosed as bipolar, as, with IBS, with chronic fatigue, with this and that, like so many different things. For me, I was close to burnout when I got the water. In 3 weeks, my energy was through the roof.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do with it. I have to go running or something. I have so much energy. So, but I hear you, of course, you need to do your studies, you need to maybe experience it, you need to do what you need to do. But for me, like, I've also looked into so many different systems, all of that. I've seen nothing where you can get this kind of money, like this kind of return on investment in any kind of MLM, anything like that, with the, less work, where you don't have to do lots of sales every month or buy new products or like stay on top of things, all of this, like where you can do it in your time. That's one thing.
Yeah.
And then also with the health shifts that happen in people are so huge.
Yeah.
And that just brings so much. Of course, there are many things you can do, but for me, like changing the water to this water
Yeah.
has the most powerful health shifts in people I've seen. So that's my view. But
Yeah.
I don't know what you say, Heiko, if you want to say something.
No, no, I totally agree. I, well, I have been working also with detox for many, many years, but I've never seen something like this water machine, which you can use without doing tests. First, what sort of uh, detox you need or what sort of toxins you have in your body. It just works. This is the most holistic approach to detox I've ever seen in my life.
And the thing is also that oh, sorry, the wind is blowing through. I think there's a storm coming. The doors just blew open. Well, what was I saying? Yes, that you drink this all day long. Like, it's nothing you have to remember to take a supplement or do a treatment or anything like that, but you get this all the time without even having to think about it, because you drink the water, and when you start drinking it, you won't want to drink anything else because you
I,
feel it in the body that, when I go
my
out,
body wants this.
forgot the water, I will not drink anything else.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So it's like,
It tastes very good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, but okay, because so what I'm actually thinking is like this is very interesting, and I would like more people from our team to actually see this presentation. So because to be honest, I will be willing to look more into it and look more into how to make a good strategy for it and everything, so we get it down to work. But it's I'm not gonna go for this alone. I can just say I'm not gonna go for this by myself. So I wanna take it to the rest of the team and see if there is any interest with it.
Mm,
Because my biggest concern with it, I have to say, is the entryway, the entry level, like money wise. Because to be honest, it's very far from it's very far from now with for myself to be able to invest in a machine like that. I cannot do that right now, and I'm actually starting from zero because I have other expenses and other things that I need money for long before I actually can invest in a machine like that. So
yeah,
so,
yeah. I just
so
want to address that because
Mhm.
I know it can be an investment upfront, and then just a reminder that that's the only investment. Like, that is the one-time investment. It's not monthly, anything like that. So it's a
Mhm.
one-time investment, and Enagic has their own payment plans as well that you can sign up to, interest-free. They do take a rate installment charge, But if you are not that high on money at the moment, the only thing they require is a down payment, like a deposit and the installment charge. And so the charge would be 824. And then in Norway, you have the toll, right, that you might have to pay when it comes into the country. And then it's 152.5 euros per month for 24 months. So there are ways to solve that. And then in many other countries, because you get access to the world market, right? They have even financing for like all the machines. If you want to buy a trifecta quad, anything, there are financing options where you don't have even the down payment, where you just, have a monthly payment, like any kind of loan that you take for a car or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So
But
there are those options for people.
that's good, but for my case right now, it doesn't work because I don't have a stable income. So it can be 1 month I can save 5,000, next month I can save zero, next month there I can save 1,000. You see,
Yeah.
I cannot pay, I cannot put me on a plan. I have to pay anything every month, but I can maybe 1 month I can pay a lot, and then 2 months I don't pay anything, and then 3 month, third month I can pay again. So you see, it doesn't work for me. You
Yeah, I
understand?
understand. Yeah, then you have to, of course, so that's something you need to solve to
Yeah,
every.
I know. So that's why I don't want to solve this. I don't want to look at this and try to find a strategy to pay this before I see what the other team members actually want to do with this.
Exactly. Like if
If
you
it's not
and people
interested
from
for them, then
there,
I'm not going to go for this. But
yeah, yeah,
if is a big interest for this kind of machine, and I know it's a good product, then I might find a strategy to do this. But I'm just thinking about like, no, it's the weekend. You guys are going to this Halmstad, and uh, I don't see it as very necessary for me to go there right now because for first of all, I don't have the travel money almost to go there. And second of all, it doesn't change anything for me because I know how good this machine is. And I just want to have the rest of the team actually take a
yeah.
decision on if this is interesting or not.
But I'm happy to do, like, if you want to gather people together on
Yeah,
Zoom,
we
whatever,
can do that.
and do a more in-depth presentation also, because this was a bit shorter,
Mm,
and we can present to them, and I can answer any questions, anything they
that would be
want.
good.
And I
That
can
would be very
also
good.
send you like more information. We have a whole like library of information. You can just go deep diving if you need that, if you want that.
Mm,
And we'll go from there. Just see where it lands. Because
mm.
of course, I'm convinced it's like I never regretted doing this. I would
No,
never go anywhere else, but I'm very like biased. I understand. You need to
no,
do
no.
research, you need to do what you need to do, and then you know where it's at. And I think actually in this presentation we have a little bit more about the strategies, just to yeah, just to explain real short while before we end. So
Mm,
these are the strategies I discussed with you. Of course, you're not there now, I know, but it's good to know also that others might use these strategies. And that's why you might sell like 3 or 4 machines from the start as well.
mm,
So this is the trifecta strategy where you start with, for instance, an Anespa, you sell the K8 and the Yukon to yourself. And then you also earn commissions from selling these machines to yourselves. It's like a bonus coming back. And then the first person joining, you will earn 570 euros, the double commission from the start, also for everything that that person does in the future.
mhm,
And with the, let me see. Oh, yes, with the trifecta in the long run, you can earn all 8 points of commission. Like I said, there are 8 points of commission
mm.
within 40 sales.
Yeah.
So that's the long term. With the quad, it's starting with 4 units, the Anespa or the M Guard, and either 2 machines or any kind of products that you want, like the Anespa, M Guard, K8, and Yukon, for instance. And
Mm,
there you earn 3 pieces of commission from the start because you start to build under this Yukon. Like each machine has its own ID. You can build or put people under each ID. So
mm,
when you start to use the Yukon, as it's called the Yukon hack, you earn 1 piece of commission from the start in this Yukon because it's in the 1A commissions, but you always earn 2 extra points of commission coming up to the top account. So from the start, you earn 3 points of commission, and this is just for a K8. It's 855. And then just on the third sale, you earn 4 points of commission from this Yukon account. And then also, like I said, if you put someone there and they find 10 people, it's 4 points of commission for all of those sales as well.
Okay.
So that's the high ticket. And in the end, what I have is called the golden triangle, where you have 3 accounts that is your own. So in the quad, you start to build 2 accounts at the same time. Because when you build here, points of commission come to the top. So you're building 2 accounts up to 6A from the start. And in the end, once you build 2 accounts up to 6A, you can open another account and build that to 6A. And you own 3 accounts that all can get the, when you get to the monthly bonuses, it's 3 times 3,500 and so on, 3 times the bonuses, etc. So yeah, that's what I have, and that's what you can do in the future. So that's the strategy part.
Okay. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Any other questions? Anything else you're thinking about?
Morten, do you want to know anything more about the meeting? About the weekend now? You're coming?
Is there some grass that I can take my tent on?
Yeah, of course. Yes. It's no problem with the tent. We have it right outside
And
here.
I have a car, and there is a car parking, and
Yeah, we have like a whole piece of like a big lawn with where you can put your car and your tent and anything you need. So that's no problem. And we have a sauna by the little river, and it's beautiful here. I'm so happy you're coming.
I'm very excited to go.
Yes, happy to see you soon. And I'm going to write some more in the group, also about the schedule and everything. But we have, mix of different presentations and just workshops. We have some people here like doing handicrafts even, and it's just going to be like hangout and co-creation and see what we want to do together. So it's gonna be fun. My knee is not that good, so it's maybe not gonna be as pretty as I want it to be,
No
but
dancing?
you'll have to stand that. Like,
I hope your knee gets better soon.
yeah, maybe Heiko can come and do some magic. Who knows?
Yes.
Yeah, but guys, great to talk to you, and we will keep in touch.
Thanks a
And
lot.
I will also send the information to you, Heiko, so you can pass it on to the
Thanks.
others. I'm thinking about the resource pages in Project Legacy and like a more in-depth presentation, etc. We can also invite you actually to the unemployable masterclass because that's like 5 days of presentations that are like then you get much bigger picture of what this is about.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Okay.
But just ask Morten, are you driving from Oslo to this place?
Mandal.
I'm driving from Mandal
Mandal. Where is that? Mandal.
all the way in
Between
the
Stavanger and Kristiansand.
Okay, so you're not passing through Oslo. I just because that would be nice if we had one car and we can drive all together, But I don't have a car that I can use for this, and I saw that the train tickets was kind of steep. It was like 1,500 kroners to 2,000 kroners back and forth to Oslo. So that's why I was just thinking if there was someone driving, it might still be a possibility for me to join that, but yeah, seems like it's not.
I'm driving alone, so it's a place for 1 or 2 more if somebody will sit on.
But yeah, you're pressing. Can't you just call me on the phone, Morten, and we can
Yes.
I give you my number, and you don't need anyone to talk to with this. I just give you my number now.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It's just like great to meet, and you can try the water. You can hang out with some people from the team that are coming as well and ask them, and
Very nice people are coming.
definitely.
Okay. Yeah, but thank you so much. Is it Manika? Manika?
Yeah, Monica. Yes.
Manika. Yeah, that was really nice. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation.
Thank you so much. We'll keep in touch.
We do
Thanks
that.
a lot.